Welcome to Unbiased Sports. We got a match preview for Arsenal versus Sheffield United at 3 o'clock. But first, make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment below your thoughts on the game, what you think the score's going to be. And at the end of the video, comment what you think my feelings are. How you think. Do you think I'm an idiot? Do you think I'm clever? Do you think I know anything about football? Let me know below. Not the mic. But yeah, obviously, bringing it out a bit early today because the game's at 3. Had a late night last night. Went out for Halloween Friday. I've still got all this red crap that I've been scrubbing off my face all last night. This morning I woke up, scrubbed a bit more. I'm gonna go scrub a bit more after this. I've still got some on my bloody hands. It's fake crap. But yeah, listen, on to what's important. Football. Yeah. Foosball. Yeah. I don't want my son playing on foosball. If anyone's seen the Waterboy, obviously that's American football, but it's still the same thing. It's not really football. This football is the real football. They don't kick a ball out there. But let's get on to the game. Anyway, must-win game. Big 3 points needed. Spurs won last night against Crystal Palace. So they're now 5 points clear. I think maybe 5 points clear. So it's a must win, really. Sheffield United as well have been trash. They're crap. Let's be honest. Everyone and their aunt has beaten this team. There was a team of OAPs behind closed door friendly. I think their youngest player was 58. They beat Sheffield United, mate. Yeah, they beat Sheffield United, mate. Yeah. We have to beat Sheffield United. We can't beat the team, man. We're always the team that lets someone beat us. No, not today. We need a convincing derb. Yeah, we need a convincing win today. It can't even be a little like, to be honest, at the end of the day, if we win the game regardless, I'm happy with the 3 points. But no, we need to put in a good performance. We need to score a few goals, be comfortable. Quick day at the office, man. You know, apparently Jesus and Partey are out for a few weeks. Now, I'm going to get onto it in another video, but is Partey becoming a liability? Every other fucking match, we ain't got him. Honestly, you need the players in your team that are a majority of the season are available. Now, if he's out for another couple of weeks again, when he only come on for 20 minutes in one game, we have to look to replace him. As sad as it is, I love Partey. I think he's a quality player, but you have to do what you have to do. It's not a love business anymore. It's never been that, but it's about getting the players in to win you stuff. It's not about I love this player, I love that player. Of course, you're gonna love players. Of course, you're gonna be sad to see players go, but at the end of the day, it has to happen for your team to go forward. So listen. Yeah, Sheffield United have been trash. I don't think they've won a game this season. I think they're on 1 point. They got a draw. The rest are losses. We have to win. We don't need Partey and Jesus to beat this team. Yes, they're missing. I'd personally play Trossard up front, but we know Eddie Nketiah is starting up front. But this is the team I'd go for in this game. Sheffield United. I'd go for Ramsdale in goal. I think it's time Ramsdale gets a start. I think Ray has been making a few mistakes. I think Ray deserves a start. I'd go for Ray in goal, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tomiyasu. And then in the midfield, I'd go with Declan Rice. And I would go with Emil Smith-Rowe today. I'm being honest. I'd give Emil Smith-Rowe a start in that number 8 role. Listen, at the end of the day, if you do it and it stops work, it ain't working, then you can change him out or whatever. But I'd go for Emil. I was going through. I was like, you could give the start Havertz. You could give it to Fabio Vieira. Don't forget, Fabio Vieira started this season quite hot. But I think Emil deserves a little start, man. I'd start Emil personally, but I don't think he will. I'll start Odegaard in Cam. People keep calling for him to be dropped. Come on, man. Why? Like, he hasn't been great in a few games. I'll give anyone that. He's been a bit ghosty. As certain people say, ghost to guard. That is quite funny, bro. I can't lie. But we know when he turns up, the quality of this player. And in a game like this, there's a good percent chance he turns up and he conducts this whole game himself. You know, so I would start Odegaard and then a front three of Martinelli, Saka, and Trossard. That would be my starting 11. It won't happen. There'll probably be Zinchenko left back. There'll probably be Jorginho in the midfield, and there'll probably be Eddie Nketiah up front, and Raya in goal. So, but listen, I think that team that I said is good enough to easily win this game. I'm expecting us to win this game. I'm hoping that we can keep a clean sheet in this game. It's been a while. I think, I'd like to say 3-0, but maybe that's just being unjust. Maybe 2-0. But listen, what can I say? We need a win, man. We need to get this team firing, man. It's annoying because Jesus seemed to be firing on Champions League night, and then he comes off with a hamstring injury. Once again, unlucky for Arsenal. We've had no luck this season with injuries and stuff. Like this is also to blame ourselves, because I said from the start we needed a striker in the summer. I did say fair enough if we don't get a striker, because if we're going for Ivan Toney, I accept it, because you don't really want to buy a striker now if in January your plan is to go buy Ivan Toney. I get that. But you should have bought a backup for Saka right wing, and then you could have rotated more on that. But we have a guy. We have the guy Leandro Trossard that can go straight up front. I still want to see I still wouldn't mind seeing Martinelli up front with Trossard on the left. Just never seems to happen. But listen, we know Eddie Nketiah will be starting. But listen, Eddie Nketiah is due a goal. He's due a goal bad. So hopefully, if he does play, he can put a performance in and get a goal. Going forward, what can I say? We just got to keep getting points, man. It's still early in the season. We're now entering into November. This is still October, the last game of October. Then we're entering November. So listen, points on the board, points on the board, points on the board. The performances need to come, but we need to get to January, in my opinion. We need to get to January around the top of the table, and then we have a chance. Because for me, we need to have a chance of winning the league or anything like that. We need signings. We need 1 or 2 people to come into this team. For me, 3. For me now, I'm starting to think we might need another midfielder because of Partey. I wouldn't be too against us selling Partey in the January transfer if that brings the money in to bring in an Onana or something like that. Personally, I think it's time. Unless he can get fit and that. But the thing is, then he goes AFCON. He gets fit. This is just going to piss me off. He'll get fit, play a few games for us, go AFCON, come back injured or something. Like, yeah, so in January, we need to sign a few players. But listen, for this game, I think we'll win. Arteta needs to win. Sheffield United, as I said, they've been trash. But let's see what happens. I'll be back after the game for a match reaction. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment below, again, what you think about what I've said. If you agree, you disagree, all that good stuff. Unbiased Sports.